Good afternoon, it's EdgesMan123 with the Halo 4 update. Today I'll be going over some pro tips for Adrift, straight from the Halo 4 MLG Pro guidebook. Now the guidebook comes with 10 whiteboard dry erase type cards that have a depicted picture of the map, which you can see here on the screen. And on the back, some tips and tricks for the maps in organized paragraphs accordingly. I'll just read off this first paragraph on team games and King of the Hill tactics. Controlling the top center room in the middle of this map is of paramount importance. Now, top center, for many of you who do not know, top center or top middle is this area right here, which is shown, right here. Top center basically refers to the point of the map. It's always really the most importance because you can see the whole battlefield and, get good kills, good views from there. It says it stops the opposition from swarming and enables you to spot foes much more easily. In order to help secure the top center room, you also need to control the computers. This gives you the higher ground and a view over most of the map center. So here we have the computers around here and also on the other side. And what this implies you to do is it can help stop foes from entering here and as well as on the other side, and also from above and coming down into top center from above. Now you'll also have to watch out for these two ramps here and here, as enemies will be coming from there at all times. There are just so many places that you can go on this map, and you really have to be careful of that because your enemy will utilize those, coming from everywhere on this map. And basically what that is saying is, control top middle and you'll be okay. Now we have hilltop tips. When you're trying to lock down the hills on this map, control the doors and entrances with 2 or 3 of your teammates on the hill. Having more than one teammate at or near the hill is extremely advantageous. Basically what all this is saying is here in top middle is a very frequent place for the hill, which is named A, of course. So you're going to want to have a couple teammates in the hill and some more at posts. Maybe here and here and here. Have 2 or 3 teammates in the hill, and you'll get some notifications, say a hill B will be over here, for example, and you'll get a notification that's coming. Don't be afraid to leave the hill early. That'll get you some more points. 5 or 10 seconds early leaving the hill, it's no problem. Base lockdowns. With the hills on the red and blue bases, that's over here with the stairways, the capture the flag game types are also right there. You need to lock the base down with your entire team, watching every entrance point. If you're attempting to take over the base, attack from several angles, from computers, lifts, hallways, and tunnels. So basically, you can attack from here, and also from this hallway up here. And you can even come across these 2 lifts. So when you're at a base, there are just a million ways that the enemy is coming at you. This map is all about angles. You need to cover the angles, and you'll be able to keep the hill. It also says something about the map having long-range hallways. So, this is a DMR map. Like right here, this hallway goes here to here, and there's also one here. The 4 corners are hallways. There's hallways upstairs. You can shoot across from here to here. So this map, you're going to want pretty long-range weapons. Not quite like the sniper rifle and, beam rifle and that. They don't even appear on this map for the most part. But you're going to want a DMR for this map. The battle rifle, it can be helpful for when you're coming around a corner and you see an enemy, but that's not going to happen too often in this game. You're going to want to have the DMR for the most part. And something about the jetpack here. Try to gain the height advantage inside the top center room. With so many entrances, it's important to hold top center as often as possible. Try not to drop down to pursue weakened foes until it's absolutely necessary. So you can see here we have top middle again. And down here in this little circle around it, concentric circles here, we have enemies on a second floor below. Don't drop down there to, kill a foe. It's not as important as keeping the hill up here. It's going to take them a while to get up there because they either have to take one of these staircases, on the sides, or go up the lift and come around. And those both take a while. So, if you have the jetpack and you think you can take a guy down with, 1-2 shots, you drop down there, but you got to get right back up and help your teammates. And especially don't do that if you're the only one in the hill. Basically, this is a jetpack map, a DMR map. It's a really good map for those two things. Now we have a paragraph on capture the flag tactics about route markers. You have 3 excellent routes to take: computer, hallway, or tunnel. Now, right there, we can just stop. So you see, here is the hallway route. You can sort of branch off from here. You can go down this hallway, and then you can either take the lift to the flag, or you can go down this hallway into this hotspot right here, and then up the stairs and taking the flag. And yet another thing you can do is you can, go up your stairs, through here, across top, middle, and down exactly on the other side. And then you can bring it back any way you want. Once again, this map is all about angles. So you have 3 routes to take, maybe even more if you're creative. I don't care. Just make sure that you always have at least one teammate covering you when you're moving around this map. Now we have Team Slayer tactics for Adrift. Strength in numbers. Running with at least one teammate is advisable due to the sheer number of hallways. That same thing with capture the flag. When the opposition steps around a corner and there are 2 or more of you ready to retaliate, you can light up your foe with an easy kill. Now, I already said it's a DMR map, but, if you want, you can have one guy DMR, one guy battle rifle, just going around cruising for kills. Long range, short range, you guys can cover it all. Alright, now the last thing we have is sword play and patience, and you'll notice an energy sword spawns here at the very beginning of the game. And some people rush for that, some people don't. In my experience, not that many people do. So actually, that's a great thing you can do. You can take the energy sword, but just, remember to be patient with it. Because like I said, there are all these long-range hallways here forming this little square. If you're over here and you see a guy in the middle of this hallway, it's going to be very hard for you to sprint after him before he can, kill you with a DMR or battle rifle. So, a better thing to do would be to hide around here, like at the edge of the lift, and someone coming along this tunnel, you can just come there for the kill. Well, that's all I have for today. Map Adrift. So, just remember to like and subscribe if you think this helped, and, liking and subscribing to videos. It helps me a lot, gets me to know what you guys are into, what you like and what you don't like. So yes, once again, just like and subscribe if you think this helped.